Hi everyone, I think we'll just have a quick recap of how we're doing anyway. I've done a few videos now. Hopefully I'm getting better. I'll just have a quick look in the car on how this bit inside's going. And as you can see, I've primed it already. So just got to do a bit of filling and a bit of cleaning up on here. And as you can see, all welded in there. And obviously going up here. That's all now done, which is pretty cool. And all that is now welded in here and all that side. So virtually, we sort of finished that corner on the inside anyway. Okay, right, let's have a quick catch up on what I've just done. So underneath again we go. Okay, right, I've just spent about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer, just cleaning up this corner. As you can see, a lot of rust in this bit. So I am now, as I just knocked my light off, I just made a template. So I'll come across to my little bit of metal. I've just drawn around it with my trusted pattern. And I've just got to cut this out now. And then going to bend it into shape and then see if it fits. It's going to get a little bit noisy now. Tip here, when you get one of these and it's running out of battery, it's a pain in the butt. Take two. Ah, that sounds a little bit better. Well, that's one bit. We'll go this way. We'll start with this bit. Nice smell of wood as well. Well, there we go, that bit. Now we're going to work our way around here somehow. Well, there you go. I hope that didn't bore you too much. Wow, that was exciting. I've just been underneath and held my plate roughly to where it's got to go. But as usual, I've got to trim this little bit off here and then see if that fits, but I'll give it a go. Bent me metal to shape, looks pretty good. Bit of a curve in there. Just got to see if it fits now, so hang on, bear with me. See if the bit of metal fits, so let me just slide it in. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If I could see what I was doing would be good. Ah, there we go. Just nicely in place, fits nice and tight. Brilliant. So all I've got to do is cut the old crap out underneath and then I will start welding this plate back in. And how cool does that look? Right, after a bit of cutting, lots of bending, a bit of time, managed to get it bent roughly to shape, got it held into place with me beautiful magnets, all ready now to be welded. And hopefully without getting my fingers in the way. Okay, right. I've still got lots of tidying up to do. I've got it roughly all in the bottom here, all welded. Just got to go along the top now and down the sides to weld that in, and then fingers crossed, hey presto, it'll be done. Before I can finish this bit off, which I'll put in, obviously I've still got to tidy it up and put some more weld in. I'm now going to make a, oh, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to make a template for this mount, what goes to the body. I'm going to make one of them and I'm going to weld that in first, which then I can do the welding on that seam there and then finish off tidying up this section here, and we'll go from there and hopefully, fingers crossed, it will go to plan. So I've just got to make a template up now for this bit above the mount up to the top of the body, and then I shall show you the template in a minute. Right, got my masking tape up roughly where I need it. What I've got to do now is get my pencil, draw roughly round the shape I need, then I'll pull the masking tape off, then I'll cut around the masking tape. That should give me a good little template to go in there, and then I can then transfer that onto the metal and then be able to then cut the metal out, and then I shall then hopefully offer it up to where it's got to go and see how it fits. just pulled my template off, and as you can see, this is the rough shape of what I've got to cut my metal to. So I've just got to draw this in a little bit better, and then I can offer it up to me metal, draw around it, and then I shall be having a go at cutting it out. Right, got my bit of metal ready. I've just cleaned this bit of metal up here because I'm trying to use our little off-cut bits. I have, as you can see, with my snippers, trimmed around my template. So what I've got to do now is I'm going to stick it on my bit of metal, and then I shall draw around it, and then we will attempt to cut the thing out. So here we go. If I can find my pencil. So I've got my pencil. I draw around the template roughly. Doesn't have to be perfect because obviously there's going to be some trimming involved anyway. So I'm just going to draw around my template like that. Look at that nice sexy drawing. Okay, right, I've done that. So we just lift this off. You should see the line around there. That's my cutting line, but I might come just a little bit outside that, and then I can trim it. It's better to trim it into it than trim it too short, and you can't make it any bigger. So my next bit will be trimming this out. Okay, right, got my grinder, and now I'm hoping there's enough battery in here to trim this out, but we'll soon find out. Let's trim. A little bit warm, as you can see. There it is. So now I've just got to get underneath, line it up and see how this has come out. Right, I found my trusty magnet and it looks absolutely spot on and perfect. Might have to trim a little bit of the corners maybe, but pretty happy with that. So my next task will be to cut the rubbish out behind it, and then to weld that in, and then I can finish off the rest of the welding around the other part. Right, I've been underneath for about 5 minutes. Just started to weld my plate in. Going well at the moment. Then I've got to tidy it up and obviously then finish off all the way around the rest of it. Just put some welding all the way around. I've gone down here and down this side here. All I've got to do now is just go in and clean it up and check if I need to do any bit more welding